Headline news for Tuesday, August 2nd from the Westchester County Business Journal, Fairfield County Business Journal, and westfaironline.com. Peter Katz reporting. President Biden, in an address to the nation last night, announced that the leader of the terrorist organization Al-Qaeda was killed by the U.S. Ayman al-Zawahiri had been tracked to a house in an upscale section of Kabul, capital city of Afghanistan, and was under observation for a couple of months. He was killed in a drone attack. No civilians were hurt. The Taliban, which now controls Afghanistan, broke an agreement it had made with the U.S. not to harbor terrorists and gave refuge to al-Zawahiri. After President Biden said yesterday that the U.S. is ready for a new round of nuclear disarmament talks with Russia, Russia today said that such talks are long overdue. The START nuclear treaty expires in 2026, and both sides now have set the stage for negotiations to begin on a successor agreement. Brittany Griner, the American basketball star with the Women's National Basketball Association being held in jail by the Russians on drug smuggling charges, was back in court in a town just outside of Moscow today. The U.S. and Russian governments have been talking about a possible prisoner swap that would return her to the U.S. Her trial is expected to wrap up on Thursday. Petroleum giant BP reported a second quarter profit of $8.5 billion, a dramatic increase from the $2.8 billion reported for the second quarter of last year. BP said the price it received for oil in the second quarter of 2022 went up by about 71% from what it had been a year earlier, while the price it received for natural gas more than doubled. While the first boatload of Ukrainian corn released under the agreement between Russia and Ukraine that allows Ukraine to resume exporting its agricultural products continued sailing toward Lebanon today, Russia launched new strikes against apartment buildings in the southern part of Ukraine. President Biden yesterday announced the U.S. will be sending $550 million more in military aid to Ukraine. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear warned this morning that areas of his state hit by floods now face the danger of extreme heat. He reported the death toll from the floods has reached 37, with more than 1,300 people rescued by helicopter and boat so far. Stay in touch with the Westchester County Business Journal, Fairfield County Business Journal, and westfaironline.com.